Hey everybody, I'm the Bigglesworth, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Along with Piggy. Well, someday that'll work, I guess. So, guess y'all can tell where I am. Yeah, it's been a few episodes since we've been here, hasn't it? And it's really odd. It's like there's no zombie pigmen around here. Well, there's one over there. No sign of a ghast. That's always a good thing. So, I went ahead and kind of built a little area around because that thing spawned right next to lava. And I am just klutzy enough that I would end up in that lava. And then we would have a pile of bacon. So, we don't want that. So, when I came to the nether the first time, I kind of wandered around for a little bit on camera. And then once I was done recording, I walked around some over that way and over that way. And you are loud. Let's get away from that. I walked all over the place because one of the reasons for coming to the nether is to find a nether fortress. You can get blazes. You can get withers, so you can get wither skulls. So you can kill the main wither so that you can get a nether star. So you can make a beacon. So you can get all these cool effects from the beacon. Yeah, that's a lot of work for a beacon. But I don't know if y'all remember the episode that well, kind of the way that the map looked, but I wandered over this way. I think it was. Let's see, make sure I'm going the right way here. Yeah. Remember I was over here and I was talking about how the zombie pigmen, they were real noisy and they wouldn't shush. Well, you won't believe this, but, well, I guess I should have made some stairs, huh? Well, Oh, this is called being ill-prepared before you hit record. Okay, let's just see if we can make our way up here. There we go. Look at that. On the other side of this hill, a nether fortress. I found this yesterday just messing around trying to gather up some netherrack for this episode. I could not believe it. This nether fortress was right here. And I missed it. Got a blaze spawner there. And I've kind of run through here exploring a little bit just to see how big it is. And this thing is quite big. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to run through here real quick. And I'm going to raid this place. There's a lot of chests that are in the nether fortress. I'm going to run through here. And I'm going to gather up all the stuff I find in the chests. And then I'm going to stick a chest right here, and I'll come back, and I'm going to show you all the cool stuff I find. Now, if you're interested in watching the footage of me running around raiding it, I'm going to turn it into a time-lapse, and I'm going to use it on one of my episodes for a new series I started called Piggy's Epiphanies. It's kind of like a vlog that I've started doing. So I'm going to go off camera for this episode. For the Epiphany episode, I will be on camera. Something's wrong because blazes are... You'd think they would be spawning. I hope something's not wrong with this map. It would stink if it messed up on me. Well, the pigmen are here. Are they They're making noise. You know what? I was trying an adventure map earlier, and I loaded the resource pack by accident when I opened this up. So I'm going to have to check and make sure that that resource pack... There they go. Okay, forget the resource pack. Apparently something's working that wasn't working before. Okay. Well, I'm going to raid this place. I'm going to come back and show you... Ooh, goo! I'm going to show you what I got, and then we'll come back and I'll explain the next thing I'm going to do. I'm out of here! Alright everybody, here I am, safe and sound out of the nether, back in my regular world. And here's what I found. Not too bad. Some horse armor, and some diamonds, and then some of this stuff like the blaze rods and the magma cream. I got that from killing mobs. I figured I'd just go ahead and bring it all with me. But the cool thing is, I got some nether wart, so now I can start some potions at a nether wart farm, and I went ahead and grabbed a saddle. So, that's nice. So for today's episode, what I'm going to get started on is my nether area. I know I'm not in the nether, but I mean for the portal. See, just like everything else I do, I want it to have a theme. And the theme for this area is going to be the nether. I know, this is the regular world, right? But here's my idea, okay? Just go with me on this. So if I step through a portal, it takes me to an evil place, right? But sitting right here like this, it looks kind of boring, to tell you the truth. It doesn't look all that evil. Just like a big purple something to somewhere, little swirlies. So, what I was thinking about doing was making it look like the evil was coming out of the portal and kind of messing up this world. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to raise the portal up, maybe on like an island, or make it look like part of a nether fortress is in here. And I'm going to take netherrack and quartz ore and some other probably soul sand and stuff, and I'm going to cover it with the walls, and I'm going to make it look like tentacles, kind of like the arms of an octopus. They're going to be reaching out, and it's going to mix between what the nether would look like and what the overworld would look like this deep, dark, secret mystery that's under the ground. And then once I do that, I'm going to cover the bottom of this area in lava, so it kind of looks like the nether. And that way, when I come down here, standing over here, it'll look like the nether's kind of already right here. I just stepped through the portal to get to it. And I'm thinking in the nether, on the other side of that portal, I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to make around that portal kind of look like the normal world. So they kind of look like, they mix and match together. They're not so separated by just a silly little purple door. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and extend this out. I know I had said I wanted to go diagonally, but I'm kind of thinking that I'm going to extend this out. And when I mean this, I mean all this wood right here. Just bring it out to right here. And I'm going to start a path, and it's going to kind of go up. It's going to kind of go up that way, maybe into the stone a little bit, and it's going to go to the portal. That way you can see the area, but you have to follow the path to get to it. That way if any bad guys come or something, I won't fall down in the lava, because yes, I am a klutz. So I'm going to get started building this, making my path, and then I'm going to come back and show you what I've got. All right, everybody, I'm back up here on top of my mine because I needed to get something. I'm going to get some netherrack. And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but when you cook netherrack, it'll turn into nether brick. Let's see. And I'm going to actually get a chance to use my mass cooker. Nice. So we're just going to wait for that to go in. And I really like how I came up with that idea of 2 hoppers pulling out of the chest. Whoa! Mr. Sneaky Pants, where'd you come from? Oh, because it's night. Yeah, I've been down in the mine. Whoa. Been down in my mine for so long, I was completely unaware of what time it was out here. Well, let's go ahead and get this cooking. So I'm going to hit my start button. Watch this. This is so cool. I love it. Watch them all just light up. So I'm going to cook that netherrack so I can make nether brick. And then we can get started on the second part of what's going on. We're going to jump down here, and I'm going to give you a little bit of an update of what I've been up to. One of these days I'll figure out where I'm going on down here. So check this out. This is my path. And you can kind of see it up there sticking out of the side. Now I know it doesn't look like much. It kind of blends in with the wall. Let's go up here and I'll show you. I did these cool little things with these mossy cobble walls, and I went ahead and hollowed out inside here because I needed this area to be lit, but I didn't want to see a bunch of torches. So I thought, you know what, it might look cool, make it look a little spooky, kind of dig into the wall and put torches down there. And so when you're running through here, you don't really notice the torches at all, but the area's lit, and it kind of gives it a little bit of an eerie feeling. So we come up here to the top, and I'm going to start building out here what looks like part of a nether fortress. I'm going to build a wall right here, maybe a tower right here, and I'll put the portal right up in here. And what I'm thinking about also doing is way up in there where I kept saying I wanted to put the tower, or the portal. I think what I'm going to get, I don't know what's wrong with me. Okay, get it out of your system. There we go. Okay. I'm going to make a lava waterfall coming out of there and coming down. We'll jump down here. And remember how I said it looks a little bland right now? Well, I think I'm going to mix up some of the stone with some it's like mossy stone. I forget what it's called. You mix vines with stone. And you can also cook stone bricks in Minecraft 1.8, and it'll make cracked stone. So I'm going to kind of mix it up, maybe put some vines inside there, you know, kind of make it look weathered and used like it's been here for a while. But the other thing is, right now, you don't see the contrast of netherrack. See, netherrack is going to start to fill up this area in a little bit when I start making the tentacles along the walls. So, for right now, I'm going to leave this. I'm going to start covering the netherrack, and after I'm done with that, then I'll kind of go through and work on the details. See, if I do all the details now and I can't see what's going on, I'm just going to make a bunch of extra work for myself. So, I'm going to run back up there. I'm going to get my nether brick, and I'm going to start building the bridge and maybe a staircase and a little platform, and then we'll end the episode by moving the portal. I think that's all I'm going to have time for this. I think next episode we'll come back and we'll actually put the netherrack in the walls, we'll weather the path, and we'll make just the insane amount of trips it's going to take to fill up all the lava. So I'm going to run up. I'm going to break through here just to get, there we go. I'll fix that later. I'm going to run up there, get my brick, start building, and I'll bring you back in just a second. All right, everybody. I am back. Check this out. I went up and I made some brown carpet, and I put it on top of the wood. And you know what? That really doesn't look that bad. I thought it was going to stand out more. But it's almost like it blends with it. Let me see if I can get a better look from up here. Oop. That's really not bad. I got a feeling that as I run through here, unless you really look up and pay attention, look at that. As you run by, it's like you don't even notice it. That's cool. Because the whole time I've been working here, mobs have been falling on my head. And I know some of y'all are like, Piggy, would you show us what you've been building already? Well, here we go. I'll give a proper view. Whoop! Check that out. Now I went into the nether and I looked at... I need to fix that. You're not supposed to be able to see that in there. When I went into the nether, over at that fortress that I found, and I took some screenshots, and I kind of figured out the way that the structure generates, and then I recreated it here. Put some netherrack down, just, some soul sand, just to get a general idea of what this is going to look like, what the colors are going to look like when they contrast, how well everything's going to match. And I decided to start kind of mixing and matching the stone as well, almost like the evil has kind of like seeped into the build and started to change it too. And then this little pocketed area over here, I put some dirt to block it off and filled it in with lava because I wanted to get an idea of what it would look like, because eventually all this is going to be lava. I think it's going to look pretty cool. And something that I forgot about that I need to take in consideration as I build, lava does not come to the top of a block. So whatever block is there, you can actually see a little bit of it sticking up. So I'm going to have to remember that. Like, see right in here how I've got cobble, just a bunch of random looking blah. Well, if I put lava right here and not up here, you would see the cobble. So if I put lava here, you're going to see a little bit of the netherrack, and it'll cover all this mess up. So it's a little thing, but it's something to be mindful as you're kind of setting up the area. But let me show you what I did with this. Right now I've got torches in there to light it up so you can see. I'm going to take the torches out. And I know what you're thinking. Piggy, if you take the torches out, mobs are going to spawn. Some of y'all might have figured it out. Check it out. Okay, see how that's a full block? A half slab, you can put it on the bottom, or you can put it on the top of a full block. I put these on the bottom. Now all this is half slabs. Can you kind of see the bounding box around it? A half slab. And the cool thing is mobs will not spawn on top of half slabs, even in pitch dark. So the way that I built this was, it looks like it's made from regular blocks, but everything has been offset by a half slab in the vertical direction. Now I know that sounds like a bunch of fancy terms, but basically what that means is, from down there, this looks like a normal build. From up here, mobs can't spawn on it. Now I'm going to move my portal up here so you can't see it from down there. You might see some of the particle effects coming off. But when you come up here, you'll see it, and it kind of looks like right now, it looks like stone. When I fill in the portal, you'll see the netherrack behind it, so it'll all match. And let me take you down here. I made this corridor. And I'm going to take the torches out. I'm going to leave them for now, just so I can see what in the world I'm doing, because trust me, it's really dark in here when the torches aren't here. But I have found some name tags in the, where is it? I think it's over that way, where that zombie spawner is at. I can't remember. I know it's at the beginning of the episode, but I can't remember. I think I got some name tags when I was in the Nether Fortress. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and capture 2 blazes and give them names so they won't despawn. And I'm going to stick them in here. So when you're down there, you'll see blazes moving around in here. They won't escape. They won't die, hopefully. They won't despawn because of the name tags. And there'll be a mob that you usually see in the Nether that'll be in here. And so that'll be cool. It'll kind of go with the theme of the Nether invading the real world. Now I did this part up here, and it kind of stops. I haven't really gone any further back. But I thought, you know what would be cool to put up here? Whoa, not that. Where did that come from? Oh my gosh. Oh, you. Okay. Whoa. Whew, that got my heart beating. I thought what might be cool to put up there is where I'm going to make my potions. I can do like a brewing stand and maybe some automated potion making. A nether wart farm can go inside one of the walls. That way the tower, it's here because it looks cool, but it also serves a purpose. So, I think that's going to be it. Jump down here. Eat me some food so I can recover my hearts. Oh yeah, I need to move my portal. I said I was going to do that, right? You know what? I've got to make a bunch of trips to the Nether. Oop, I'm giving away a secret. Yeah, I filled that thing up with cobble. That way that it's solid, nothing can spawn. It was easy to stack my way up and not fall to my death. And that way if I decide to dig something down in here and build, when I pop a hole in the floor, I don't fall to my death. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the portal here for now because it's, to be honest with you, I like the theme, but it will be a little bit of a pain to have to drop down, go all the way up, just to go to the Nether. And I got to make a lot of trips to get lava to fill this area up. So, the idea that comes to mind, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. The coup de grace, the icing on the cake, the final piece for this puzzle is we'll put the portal up there. That'll be like the christening. Okay? So, for this episode, what I want you guys to do is create some kind of a theme for a nether portal in this area. I want you to build a path up to it. You can try and copy my idea if you want and just show me your version of it. Or if you have a really cool different idea for your portal, go ahead and do that too. Make sure you take pictures of it, send it to me on Twitter, and I'll send it out on my Twitter account so everybody can see it. So I think I'm just going to run back up here, and I don't have a bow and arrow, so I can't shoot the skeleton. But I tell you what, when that lava's flowing and it lights up the area, probably won't have to deal with you anymore. Yes, you. And he sees me, so I think I'm going to move, and I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.